Hey guys, Senate MMA here. I'm still really fucking pissed off about Yuri losing, so I'm just going to talk shit about commentators for a little bit. I'm going to keep this image up the whole time. Plug in your headphones, do some study, like and subscribe. Let's get to some hate speech. Yeah, the commentating has been absolutely dogshit awful. It was horrendous this fucking card. It's horrendous every fucking card. Let's be real. There's a few commentators I like, and more that I hate. We'll go with that. Let's start off with Michael Bisping. This dude has the biggest fucking ego ever. Holy shit. He will beef with the other commentators. Who's the champ though? Like, I get it. He was a former fighter. So is Paul Felder, so is Dominic Cruz. They have less of an ego, but fuck, can't stand you, Michael Bisping. He has a clear bias during the fight. Usually it's to like the fighter that's losing, like the Whitaker Adesanya fight, or just like any fucking fight. Honestly, he's biased. He barracks for the loser of the fight. And when he thinks like a person has won a fight, but they're not announced as the winner, he's like clearly pissed off in the cage and acts very differently to the fighter that he's interviewing. And he does so much backseat fighting. Just get up. What's he doing? I can't do a very good Bisping at all. But you get it. He's a big backseat fighter because he used to fight. Who's the champ? Just a big backseat fighter. Get up. What is he doing? Yeah, fuck. And something that is pretty unprofessional is open scoring. He's like, gives who he thinks won the round. He's wrong like 80% of the time. But you shouldn't be doing that as a commentator. That's not acceptable. No one does that as commentators. Except for Bisping. Maybe some of them do. Maybe DC. We'll get into I'm just looking at the photo of DC. It just makes me happy. I know it's edited. But if it's not, that'd be hilarious. Yeah, Bisping, fuck you, DC, commentator, get off the cards. DC, this fucking idiot, bro. Oh, that's tight. Bro, I've heard that so much. I don't think I've seen maybe a few submissions where DC says, oh, that's tight, and it actually like goes through. Honestly, the fighting is right in front of him. It is literally right in front of him. Who was it recently? I'm going off script right now. Ignacio Bahamondes, yes, the Bahamondes fight recently. Just like when shit is in front of him, he gets it wrong. It's genuinely incredible. Like how much he can fuck up when the fighting is literally right in front of him. I saw him in the background. Probably had a bit of fucking popcorn in his hand or a piece of fried chicken. That's not a racial thing. But yeah, he just gets it wrong. It's shocking. Another thing, he's an American wrestler. But like he's surprised when an American wrestler doesn't use their American wrestling background against like a fucking Dagestani wrestler. Or just doesn't use certain moves. He's like, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? It's so annoying. Eats into the mic. I've literally heard him eat popcorn on commentary numerous fucking times. Bullshit. Now, I'm going to say, I usually don't deal... Actually, no, I'm going to get into that one a bit later. But yeah, eating into the fucking mic, I've done it. I'm unprofessional. I got 50 subs. I'm no one. But when you're doing it on the national stage, like, fuck, bro. Not national stage. I just got a text message. This fight is insane. Okay. I get about 40. No, I'm kidding. I get maybe 1. But, yeah. I just got a text message. That's really fucking annoying. He can't accept when he's wrong, man. With like the American wrestling, like this is kind of outside of the UFC as well. With like Sonnen on the Good Guy Bad Guy show. When he was told like American wrestling isn't very good for MMA or isn't as effective as it used to be compared to like Georgian or fucking like Dagestani, he's like, no, that's not right. And then, yeah, striking numbers, he usually complains about, like, can't accept when he's wrong. He's like, surely that guy outstruck that guy, right? Yeah. He also does do a bit of open scoring. He won't say the rounds, but he'll say, like, I remember the Hokik fight today. He's like, Hokik's clearly winning, when it was, like, third round, when it could have been either way, when you know it's 1-1. He's like, Hokik's clearly winning, or, like, this guy's clearly winning. It's so bullshit, man. Just, like, shut up. Who else? What else does he do? Oh, yeah. I have in the notes, Grapes Laura Sanko on TV. He does kind of do that. I'm not going to talk about Laura Sanko. She doesn't do enough commentary for me to hate her. And she's not the worst. She's not great. She's not the worst. But, like, on the TV show they do, fuck, dude. The way he, like, treats her, it's pretty fucking concerning. Like, I expect John Jones to do that shit. Not you, Daniel Cormier. Mr. Good Guy. Maybe Daniel isn't such a good guy. But, yeah, no. The way he just, like, treats Laura Sanko and, like, other people in general. Like, the way he talks shit about, like, Max Holloway. I get it. That's their friendship. But, like, the way he, like, talks about Max Holloway is pretty shit. Yeah. Fuck, DC. Yeah, there's just so much about him, man. I can't go through it all. Oh, fuck. I'm sick of this commentary shit. All right. I just keep looking back at the picture. Joe Rogan. We hear every pay-per-view that's in America. That calf is gone, man. It's more of a Kermit the Frog. That calf is gone, man. No, seriously, he can't take any more leg kicks. Oh, he just took another one. Yeah, the calf is gone. We get it. Benson Henderson fucking revolutionized the game with the calf kick. Cool, Joe Rogan. Leave that for anything pre-UFC 200. Listen to the casuals booing when a grappling exchange happens. Shut up. They just want to see some brawls. They paid good money to be there. Let them boo. Thinks anyone that was a D1 wrestler, I'll use like Justin Gaethje. Gaethje was a D1 wrestler, man. He just chooses not to use it. No. Shut up, Joseph. Justin Gaethje is not going to be able to wrestle with Charles, not going to wrestle with Khabib. He just chooses not to use it, man. He just chooses not to use it. No. He's just not good at fucking wrestling or grappling. Who cares? He has a very good understanding of BJJ, but fuck, dude, he just pulls out these random submissions out of his bumhole that we haven't seen since UFC 2 with Royce Gracie. And, like, just says, if he uses I can't even fucking say anything, to be honest, but, like, if he uses this one, he could escape this side control and then get on full mount. Like Joe Rogan, no one knows what the fuck that is. Maybe I'm a casual. Maybe I don't understand BJJ. I don't as much. I have a decent understanding, but I don't understand it very well. But we know that shit's just not going to work. No one's used it, probably for a good fucking reason, because it probably just doesn't fucking work. He also does that's tight. He's out. That's tight. He's done. And then they escape the submission. Does it more often than not. How did he make 85, man? How did Pereira make 85? We get it, Joseph. We get it, Joe Rogan. He does do some good things though. Like I enjoy the Rogan screams and reactions. He has some good post-fight interviews. He explains as much as I'm hating on his BJJ, he does explain the positions really well and like always points out when a arm triangle's on the wrong side. I do enjoy that. But he was good. He used to be good, man. He did get us in. We got into the sport because of Joe Rogan. Let's be real. A lot of us did. He was good in the Goldberg days. I'll talk a little bit about Mike Goldberg. But yeah, let's stop being... I've been negative for 10 minutes, so let's get into some good commentary. Let's get into the S tier commentary. Jonathan Anik. I'll say one negative thing about John Anik. Says the most outrageous bullshit sometimes. 2 to 3 times per year, he will say the most outrageous bullshit. We'll mention the Andre Ewell custody battle. Both of these fighters are going through a custody battle. This fight is brought to you by Modelo. He will say that occasionally. It's just like, what the fuck, John Anik? But John Anik is super active. He's literally there every single fight night card. He will not see his family for 2 months just to do UFC commentary. Good voice of commentary, obviously. Has a good show. I like his show with his brother as well. Don't really watch it, but I see some good clips of it. I enjoy that. He can actually pronounce a fighter's name correct. Rogan and DC are shocked when they can't pronounce Azamat Mezakhanov correctly. And then Anik does it. They're like, whoa, man. Nah, I won't do it. But yeah, you get the point. He doesn't he knows when to talk. He's very professional. He won't try and barge in. Like, he will say to DC, go ahead, champ. Like, he says that all the time. I hear that so often. And yeah, he doesn't over talk. And he explains like what the fuck is actually happening. Like, in front of him. He won't explain. But he'll be like, good overhand right. Good jab. Big overhand left. Like, that kind of shit. He'll just do little bits of commentary, slowly feeding you what's actually fucking happening in front of you, not just giving their opinion. Like, he doesn't really have an opinion or like a bias towards certain fighters, if they're from somewhere or if he's like watched their fights multiple times, shit like that. And reacts really well. We all love the John Anik and no, we all love that shit. And intros pretty well. Besides saying like, this fighter got robbed at the gas station this morning. This fight is brought to you by Monaco, 2 shots never can. That kind of shit. I do this not on the list, on this photo specifically. Dominic Cruz, he's definitely my second favorite. I know he wasn't very good at the start. He wasn't naturally a commentator. Khabib's gassing out his arms in the back. I just did like a shitty Dominic Cruz. Khabib's gassing out his arms in the back of Conor. Why is he gassing his arms? He wasn't naturally a commentator at first, but he's definitely grown and developed to being one of the better commentators. Like, I'm happy when I see him on a fight night over fucking Daniel. I love looking at that photo. He does nerd out quite a bit, but it's actually good nerding out because he'll give actual facts about the fighter, not just kind of being vague or kind of guessing. He does do a lot of research, which is why I think he's better than why I know he's better than some of these guys. He knows the whole fight game. He can talk about literally everything, which is what's expected of a commentator. Michael Bisping. But yeah, he knows the whole fight game. And he's a bit cunty sometimes. Again, the ego thing of being a fighter. It's not as bad as Bisping. Not as bad as Bisping. But occasional cunting out. Just saying. And we'll get into another fighter commentator. Well, former fighter, now commentator. Paul Felder. Big ginger man. We love Paul Felder, besides his EAGLES. Whenever a Philly fighter is fighting, we know you're from Philly. We know they're from Philly. You said it 17 times. We get it. You're from Philadelphia. You love where you're from. And you love every single Philly fighter. I have to hit the re-record button because I had an audio bug second half of the video. But we're talking about Paul Felder. He studies the newer guys well on the amateur scene. So specifically, Dana White Contender Series guys, or people coming off the Contender Series or amateur scene straight into the UFC, studies them really well. Does good background. And he also just doesn't ramble about the fighters like outside of their fighting, how some of these other commentators do. He just like goes based off what's happening in front of him. Not much negativity about Paul Felder. And now, commentator, I'm not going to talk about Big Friendly Giant, BFG, Brendan Fitzgerald too much. Don't mind him, not the worst. Not upset if he's on the commentary team, but not raving about it. Yeah, don't have much to say about BFG. Mike Goldberg, not on the commentary team anymore. It was very weird from the story I've read. He just kind of got told, "You're done, you're out." No send off, just quietly left, or was quietly kicked out rather. Not sure why. I mean, he wasn't an incredible commentator. And here we go, and it's all over, and that's about what you get. He didn't know what the fuck was going on, but fuck, he would bring some excitement. He makes you hyped for fights. He makes you wanna be hyped to watch a fight. He'd ask questions to Rogan about like what's happening, and Rogan, when he was actually good and not just spamming, talk about calf kicks, casuals, freaking D1 wrestling, whatever the fuck Rogan. I'm gonna make a video about Roganisms. If I'm having a bad day, you will know when I'm having a bad day when I drop the fucking Roganisms video. If like Alex Volkanovski gets chinned, I am dropping a Roganisms video for 2 hours. He would ask questions. Yeah, Mike Goldberg. He would ask questions, and then Rogan would actually like explain what was going on. My dream commentary team would be 3 Mike Goldbergs and 1 Dominic Cruz. Just like Dominic Cruz nerding out, and all the Mike Goldbergs. And here we go. Yeah, that would be an amazing commentary team. I know it's 4 people. Get over it. Things we can do to help this: put a fucking mute button on for commentary on Paramount. I don't get this luxury because, well, I mean, when I watch the fights at home for fight nights, I get a. I don't put it on mute because I like hearing the slaps and kicks and shit. I should probably. I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna see how well it is. I remember there was a little Paramount bug not long ago where the commentary just wasn't on for like 4.5 minutes, and the people I was measuring, they're like, "Dude, no commentary. This is the best." Like, I think 90% of UFC fans, like I guess hardcores, would universally agree Paramount should have a fucking mute button for commentary, just for commentary. I might have to start muting the fights for the whole thing, to be honest. I'll test it out. I'll test out that theory. Because it also removes, like, fan bias. Like, it's really bad when you listen to the commentary and then you watch the fight and then the commentators will say one thing, but you think another thing. And when you say that take, you get shit on really hard. I will probably get shit on if I give a take that the commentators didn't give, or say this fighter should have won instead of this fighter. And that's the fucking annoying part / scary part of MMA YouTube. It's just like giving your opinion, but then the casual who says like, "Oh no, this person won, fuck you, you're retarded, you're a casual." Because literally commentating can do that. It just causes a fat fucking divide between the MMA community when we should be come together as one to say, fire this guy, and fire this guy from commentary. I wouldn't be mad if these 3 were on the commentary. I mean, I would have these 2 plus. I'd have these 2 and Felder on every commentary. I would be happy with that. I don't know. Surely Rogan can just retire with his kids. Bisping can just go fuck off and be on the once a year England card. I'll let him have that. But yeah, Paramount should have a mute button. Bring Dominic Cruz onto the pay-per-view. Fucking, I mean, every pay-per-view should be outside the US so Rogan doesn't fucking do it. Any pay-per-view should be outside the US. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just upset because of the commentary in general. When I was listening to it this morning, I was just like, fuck, dude. This is getting to me. Good little rant, though. Still mad about Yuri, so that's probably why I'm talking about this. I'll just make angry videos whenever something bad happens. Like, if JDM, not going to happen, but if JDM loses to Prates, I'll probably do a Roganisms video then. Or something of the sorts, maybe. Let's go through my list quickly. I have a list of videos, not ready to go, but ready to talk about. Fuck. Anyway, alright, you get the point. Angry videos come out when things that piss me off happen. Oh my god, this is just like, yeah. All right, whatever. Maybe John Jones Hey video. All right, cool. We're done. Thank you guys. I doubt any of you stick for the rant. If you did, comment the word peanut if you stuck around for the whole video. Thank you. Love you.